Hello and welcome to Driving.ca. I'm Alex Reed. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the most viral stories of the first half of 2020. Up first is the scourge of students everywhere, the barnacle. University of Oklahoma students were furious after finding out that a new parking fine device nicknamed the barnacle was to be implemented at their school. The barnacle is a plastic cover that uses suction to stick it to the windshield of a vehicle and is deployed by a parking enforcement officer who's caught a car with 3 outstanding parking fines on their record. To properly remove the barnacle, students are supposed to pay a $185 fee via an app and then return the device to a designated drop box. Obviously, some students thought that fee was ridiculous and devised a different way to remove the barnacle. As it turns out, to take off the barnacle, all you need to do is run your vehicle's windshield defroster for 15 minutes and then use a credit card or something to release the suction around the edge. Once the barnacle's off your vehicle, you're free to drive around as usual. One of these hackers took things a step further though, exacting an ironic revenge on the device. Because it has a GPS tracker meant to set off a loud alarm whenever it or the car it's attached to moves, the barnacle also has a built-in SIM card. One Reddit user figured out that the SIM card has unlimited data and hacked it so that they could tether their own personal cell phone to its network, giving them unlimited free phone data for several months. In the immortal words of Vincent Vega, you do not mess with another man's vehicle. Now, I might be paraphrasing there a bit, but that's what one neighbor did when he got tired of hearing the sound of roaring V8 exhaust noises. The owner of a Ford Mustang in Ohio woke up to an angry letter from his neighbor, complaining the exhaust on his vehicle was too loud. But besides the note, the neighbor also left Aaron Robinson a nasty surprise. When he checked his Mustang's exhaust, he found that it had been filled with expanding foam. The note itself dared Robertson to call the police or install video cameras to try and catch the people responsible, claiming that nothing would work and the only solution would be to fix his too loud muffler. Robinson himself made some threatening comments toward the perpetrator, but it's understandable why he's angry. His muffler has been destroyed and now he's been forced to fix it. Hopefully Robinson installs some security cameras and files a police report to catch the people responsible. According to his Facebook post, it seems like he has some good friends in the car community who would be more than happy to make a lot more noise in front of the angry neighbor's house. Next, we have the Diesel Brothers fine scandal. Heavy D and Diesel Dave, the lads of Diesel Brothers fame on Discovery Channel, need to dig deep after a federal judge ordered them to pay a fine totaling $851,451 USD for violating the Clean Air Act with modified trucks. Once they get the plaintiff's legal bill, the total could rise to nearly $2 million. At issue are legal findings which state that the lads alter or remove pollution control devices from rigs being modified as part of the show. About $90,000 must be paid to Davis County in Utah. The feds get everything else. According to the ruling, a group called Utah Physicians for Healthy Environment, who filed the complaint in 2016, bought one of the trucks modified by the Diesel Brothers and shipped it to Colorado for emissions testing. How bad was it? Well, the truck emitted 36 times more pollution, and 21 times the amount of particulate matter than if the pollution controls weren't modified. Yikes. The judge also took umbrage with the fact that the Diesel Brothers stood to gain financially from these shenanigans, both in the sale of the trucks and in their status as television stars. Future incidents of violating pollution rules could find them on the wrong side of a contempt charge. This just goes to show that if you're going to do something illegal, you should probably wait until the cameras turn off. Up next is an amazing car collection coming up for auction featuring some of the most rare and valuable vehicles from the history of motoring, all being relieved of their owner thanks to a spate of lawsuits tied to alleged tax-based fraud. The Elkhart collection, as it's being called, is what a car collection would look like if you said, "Buy me a car collection." Najib Khan was the CEO of Interlogic Outsourcing and spent years putting the collection of 230 vehicles and 30 motorcycles together. Khan is now being accused of fraud, rendered bankrupt by several creditors, and facing a federal investigation, and everything must go. The collection is truly massive and features just about every important car in the history of motoring. The collection also includes tons of memorabilia and parts, including engines, body panels, artwork, literature, and spares. The vehicles will all be sold without reserve, but you can imagine that there aren't going to be any deals to be had here. Every car is significant, rare, and valuable. The auction will take place between October 23rd and 24th, 2020, and is being hosted by the Canadian headquartered RM Sotheby's. Wow, you guys really like hate clicks. Anyway, for Driving.ca, I'm Alex Reed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos.